In 2023, generative AI crashed into the automotive industry's legacy structures. For decades, dealership and OEM executives solved operational bottlenecks the exact same way. They bought a new piece of software. If sales were sluggish, they bought a new CRM. If parts inventory was messy, they installed a new ERP system. When artificial intelligence hit the market, boardrooms treated it exactly like those legacy systems. They viewed AI as simply the next line item on their vendor shopping list, ready to be purchased and plugged into existing departments. Treating intelligence like a standalone product caused a massive structural failure. AI demands an integrated architectural foundation to function. At first, the strategy seemed to work perfectly. Individual departments saw immediate gains. Marketing teams deployed generative tools and instantly quintupled their daily content output. In the service space, technicians launched diagnostic assistants that could compress complex vehicle repair histories into accurate summary reports in a matter of seconds instead of hours. Yet, as these individual tasks accelerated, a strange paradox emerged across OEMs and large dealer groups. The overarching organizational intelligence was actually getting worse. This is a textbook case of local optimization. Accelerating isolated departments without synchronizing them causes the system to strip its gears. When a single marketing team moves 5 times faster than the sales team can process the leads, the entire organizational engine stalls. By mid-2024, the sheer volume of these disconnected systems became staggering. The average large automotive dealer group was running between 15 and 40 distinct uncoordinated AI tools simultaneously. The financial reality of running 40 separate subscriptions quickly set in. Per-seat SaaS fees piled on top of unpredictable, usage-based API costs, creating compounding monthly bills that almost no one had budgeted for. Data was completely siloed. A sales team's CRM copilot might automatically generate a cheerful outreach email to a customer, entirely blind to the fact that the service department's diagnostic AI had just flagged that same customer's vehicle for a critical transmission failure. Because these tools could not talk, they produced conflicting outputs. Instead of gaining clarity, employees were navigating a minefield of contradictory information. This phenomenon is known as coordination debt. The initial operational savings were completely swallowed by the hidden costs of employees wasting countless hours trying to manually reconcile disjointed AI outputs. The root cause was software design. Marketing, sales, and finance were trapped in closed vendor architectures. Real-time operational data was blocked by invisible walls, isolating strategic planning. To compensate, organizations forced humans to act as manual bridges, physically copying and pasting data. The highly anticipated efficiency gains were eaten alive by software fragmentation. The dealership had become locally optimized at the task level, but globally incoherent as a business. The industry had crashed into the coordination ceiling. This is the exact mathematical threshold where adding one more point solution AI tool strictly decreases an organization's overall effectiveness. It exposed a critical leadership failure. Boardrooms spent a year asking, which AI tools should we buy? When they needed to be asking, how do we redesign our organization to operate with AI? They treated artificial intelligence like a power tool you can just hand to an assembly line worker. In reality, intelligence is like electricity. You have to rewire the entire building to actually use it.
The 2023 tool proliferation proved that bolting highly advanced technology onto rigid 20th century organizational structures is a guaranteed dead end. By the end of 2024, the automotive landscape was littered with bloated operational budgets and a disorganized mess of isolated, conflicting tools. The realization finally set in. Survival in this next era of automotive retail has nothing to do with finding the right software to patch over existing dealership models. Achieving genuine organizational intelligence requires tearing down those siloed walls entirely. It demands building a unified data architecture from the ground up, where every department feeds a single central brain. The old transactional model has been broken by coordination debt. The question now is, who in the automotive industry is actually prepared to undertake a total architectural rebuild?